Bob's idea, but caring about other human beings. In my career at Douglas Machine, integrity was all you had as a manager to help people understand why you made the decisions you did, and to help your boss understand why you were not for his greatest idea that he had just come up with. Integrity means that you stay the course, that you don't jump from new idea to new idea, that what you say today is what you said 2 years ago, and that the people that work with you and around you can count on your position no matter what kind of problem that you're going to face. On the caring side, human beings inherently have the caring gene. I know sometimes when you watch the news it doesn't seem that way. In my life, I've devoted a lot of time to volunteerism. I was an assistant football coach with Osakis and Villard for 7 years. My greatest, what I feel was my greatest attainment was that I was a co-founder and 20-year member of the Andes Tower Hill Ski Patrol, and received the highest honor that the ski patrol can give out to a member for my devotion to the ski patrol. And believe me, if you want to be a ski patroller, it's not because you want to ski for free. It's because you care about the people that you're going to be helping and working with, because it's much cheaper just to go out and buy a ticket. Thank you.
And finally, Representative Anderson.
Thank you. It's kind of awkward to have us all up here bragging about ourselves, but anyway, the first 2 years I was in the minority in the legislature, and a little secret, the party in control kind of controls the action. I mean, they control committees, they control the process. So in the minority, your power is diminished somewhat. But I found out quickly that we get hundreds of emails, and what I found satisfying was being able to help people, as Bob mentioned, point people in the right direction, whether it's an issue on health insurance or unemployment, something like that. I would just say I like to help people. The other thing I think is important for us down in St. Paul is to get a broad perspective, get both sides of the story. We are bombarded by lobbyists and such, and you get their take on things, their side of the story, but there's always the other side, as Paul Harvey says, the rest of the story. So it's important to get information from all parties involved in an issue and weigh the pros and cons and make a decision based on a complete airing of facts and issues, and to be able to look at the whole picture before you make a decision on a particular vote. And I would just also add, as a farmer, I think I have a lot of common sense. Thanks.
Thank you. We do have a couple of extra other questions here, but in order to give the candidates an opportunity to give their closing remarks and still have a chance to meet with you before they have to take off to this next engagement at 7, I think we're going to jump right to that, the closing segment. And again, apologize if we weren't able to get to everybody's questions, but feel free to approach the candidates afterwards and see what they have to say about the things that are particularly heavy on your minds. What we'll do here for the closing is we're going to go in the exact opposite order that we went for the opening. So that means that we'll go with Mr. Rosenfield, followed by Representative Franson, then Mr. Kniff, and then finally Representative Anderson. So Mr.